Hi, all. Welcome to Mindfulness with Puja, where we talk about our body, mind, and soul connection. I'm Puja Khanna. I do horoscopes and astro chart readings. I'm also a holistic and spiritual healer, a certified Reiki master teacher, tarot card reader, feng shui and mindfulness coach, a Vastu consultant, and yoga practitioner and an intuitive. Yes, I work with many different forms of energy healing, and that's exactly what excites me about life. Life vibrates with energy at every step of our way. Hope all of you are enjoying your Sunday afternoon with your family and loved ones. Thank you all for loving us, liking us, and appreciating our work. You've really supported Mindfulness with Puja strong and well. So, thank you. Today I'm very excited because we just launched two different streams, which we'll talk about it in a minute. But I also wanted to connect with you all today to let you know that you could connect with all our Mindfulness with Puja handles on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. As always, I have my co-host with me, Rohit. Let me welcome him on the show, and we'll roll the show there on. Hi, Rohit. How are you
Hi,
doing?
hi Puja, I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are things at your end?
E- everything's fine. Just half 3 minutes, half past one now. So yeah, everything's fine.
All right, great. So we actually just launched two new information portals for our viewers, and I
Right.
wanted to share those with them today. So
Mm-hmm.
we have basically launched a brand new page for Mindfulness with Puja, and we've also launched a brand new group for Mindfulness with Puja. So all of that information is here on our slide. You just go to Facebook groups for Mindfulness with
Mm-hmm.
Puja and go to the page, and you'll see us there. So yeah, I mean, I'm getting a lot of friend requests, and frankly, I'm really lagging behind in accepting those friend requests. So I pretty much have like about 2,000 friend requests waiting. So the best way for you people to get in touch with me is through my group and through the page. So I'm available there. I update those pages and the groups regularly. So just connect with me there, and that's your fastest way to get information back from me. What do you think, Rohit?
Sounds good. Sounds like a plan.
All right. We also have our YouTube channel mentioned in here, so you could also connect with us there. It also goes as Mindfulness with Puja. Our Twitter and Instagram accounts also run through Mindfulness with Puja. So everywhere we are, it is with Mindfulness with Puja to connect with us. All right. So we have certain questions today. We were asked some questions with regard to crystals, right? The grids.
Mm-hmm.
So should we start?
Yeah. So yeah, the first question that we have is, what are the protection grids for your home?
Yeah. So protection grids, I talked about it in one of my earlier episodes, but we have some follow-up questions on that, and so we thought we'd take those up today. So
Mm-hmm.
since many people have inquired about those, so protection grids basically, as you're living in these uncertain times, there's a lot of chaos around in our lives, and job stability is not there. People's personal relationships are very strained,
Mm-hmm.
and in families, and also in general otherwise. So there's a lack of overall peace and harmony that's visibly seen in most families and homes these days. So protection grid, a grid basically, when we establish a grid system for your home through crystals and energy healing, it it invites positive energy to your home. So the protection grid basically protects your home and business space. It also protects the people inside living in your home. So it's basically a grid that protects, offers protection for the people living. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what it is. And protection grids are also, they keep the unwanted energy out. And
Mm-hmm.
in different areas of your home, you feel more comfortable, you feel more at home, more at ease. So, so that's what a protection grid does essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. Okay. The next question that we have is, what are the different types of energy crystals, grids for your use, basically?
Yeah, there are many different types of energy crystal grids that we can put in for ourselves. Essentially, there's an all-purpose grid that I create,
Okay.
which essentially encompasses everything that a person is wanting to have in their life. So it's a general purpose grid that we do. So the intention of that is very generic. But then there are specific energy healing grids that I also create, and those are
Okay.
for healing grids. Like for instance, for people who have health-related issues or people who are struggling with health-related issues and they want to see improvements in their health and well-being, they can order health grids from me, and
Mm-hmm.
that is basically going towards the health portion of your life. Then there are, love grids that I set up. So that invites, as you can, tell, love grids essentially invites the energy of love in your life. So it
Mm-hmm.
could be, love between partners. It could be love between family members. It could be love between your other relationship, extended relationships. So a lot of different, and unconditional love, because most times, we benefit from unconditional love in our lives for ourselves and our loved ones. So
Mm-hmm.
that is what the love grid kind of helps you with.
Right.
And there are also like intention grids, like other intention grids, like you want a job, you're looking for a job, and you set up a grid for that. You have another issue at hand, and for instance, somebody has wanting to materialize something in their life. So we, do a manifestation grid for them for another reason. So there are many different forms of grids that I do. And so recently I had done a grid for a person. They were, they were having a lot of tricky family relationships in their life. And so I did a protection and positive intention setting grid for their home. And within 2 weeks, the relationships in their family completely turned around, and they had a very calming, cordial sort of environment that they were wanting to see. So the grid basically did its purpose. So they're very, very effective. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So, how much time does it take to get one? The grid or the crystal grid,
So
if I'm not wrong.
yeah, so the crystals, so each grade has like, I use crystals for each specific crystal has a specific resonance to it. So I use grids. Grids are obviously made from those crystals. And
Mm-hmm.
typically takes about 2 weeks from the time that someone has placed an order with me. If you're
Mm-hmm.
in the DC metro area and you're local, you are welcome to come and pick it up from my place, where I work. You can just come and pick up your grid. And then, of course, your the time will be turnaround time is quicker in that. But if
Mm-hmm.
I'm fitting the grid elsewhere, outside of the DC metro area, then it takes a little longer. But overall, give and take 2 weeks. So that's the time. Yeah.
All right. So the last question that we have is, any special discounts that viewers can get it towards ordering their grids?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we are offering a promotion for the grids because I think the time is such that a lot of people are interested in it, and so just to give them a added bonus of buying it with us now would essentially be they can use a promo code grid10 and they'll get a 10% off on their grid orders from now till until next week. So that's it. Your promo code is get grid 10, and that's
Mm-hmm. All right. All right. So yeah, that was the round of the questions that we had for today. So there's
wonderful.
some more light that you want to share about grids and other stuff.
Well, like I was saying, see, these grids are extremely powerful, very, very authentic, and they really are very, very instrumental in the kind of work I do, and I see positive results from them every day. A lot of people use them, and we've used them for so many different purposes now. I mean, it's like I'm a big fan of crystals because crystals, like we all know, that they hold. amazing wisdom from the past. So, and they have a lot of resonance in them. So, using the right crystal for the right purpose, does great in terms of manifestation. And when I'm curating grids for you for your personal, purpose, it also makes sure that it's specific to your needs and cause. And I also energize all my crystal grids with Reiki energy healing. Each crystal is set with a certain intention, and when it's put together the grid actually has an amplified result, and it brings a lot of positive shift in your life, a lot of positivity, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
hope and desire. A lot of people are seeking a lot of different things, so there is pretty much a grid for everything that a person wants. We can set it up for, and then it's a small tool with
Mm-hmm.
amazing benefits, with stuff that people can really take advantage out of, and easy to fix, easy to install,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't require any care after. So once it's established in your home or office space, it's good to go. So
Right.
yeah,
All right. All right. So that was the round of the questions that we had for today. Yeah.
wonderful. So we will quickly get into. We were actually also going to talk about, a little bit about the crystal grids. I had actually done a little small thing for our viewers,
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted to show them what a crystal grid looks like. So let me show it to them. So this is what a typical crystal grid looks like, um, with different crystals on it, and every crystal has a specific thing going on. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what it looks like, a layout in general.
So I'm just curious to have ask a question from my side. So I'm sure there are fake grids available in the market as well, right?
Yeah.
Which people keep up, people with a lot of honesty say that this is being charged with a lot of XYZ energies. So if somebody has to make out or or has to identify which is the original one, is there something that a person can do it themselves, or they would still need to get in touch with a person like you to get them, tell them, and guide them to the right direction?
You're right about that. I mean, crystals can, some crystals are fake, and people
Mm-hmm.
there is a lot of fake material out there. So, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
where you buy your stuff from is very, very important. I have, like, I source my crystals directly from, wholesalers who do nothing but their job is just to work with original crystals. So that's where I source my crystals from. So if you are buying your grids from me, you definitely have that guarantee that it is from the source, and it's an original crystal, and its work is authentic, and it is what it is, and it's not like
Mm-hmm.
somebody is saying something and they're selling you something else. No, that's not what it is. So
Right.
yeah, I mean,
Correct. Yeah,
they're
because
beautiful, right?
sorry.
No,
Mm-hmm.
it's okay. They also look beautiful, right? I mean, they're placed in your home. They just enhance the energy of your space. So,
True, true, true. Because because there's a lot of time that people will just fall prey to all this nonsense things that are floating around, which is fake, right?
right,
And
right,
eventually they don't yield the results out of it, and eventually they have a bad taste towards it. So, which
right,
eventually impacts their faith as well to a large extent, and that is when they start being apprehensive about coming down and reaching out to the right
right,
set of
right,
people.
right.
So,
Yeah. So those are the things to keep in mind, because I mean, you're right about that. That these kind of things happen, and people kind of get sucked into buying the wrong things, and it just hurts hurts them, and it doesn't work for them. So yeah, I agree with you there.
hmm,
All right.
right,
So with that, I think we'll get into a few minutes of meditation today, and then
sure,
we'll call it off.
sure.
So sit tall, close your eyes, How did that feel, Rohit?
Blissful, calming as well.
Yeah. So that is what meditation does to you. It is amazing, cool thing that you can, have in your toolbox at all times to stay calm and, collected at all times. So it helps. Before we go, we have our tip of the day for you all, and which is so some of you wrote to me about your problems with not being able to sit in meditation. Even 5 minutes and 10 minutes have become a challenge. So I just wanted to give a tip out on that. So just start with 2 minutes of meditation every day. So pick a time, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever is more comfortable to you. Start with 2 minutes, set a timer. It's simple. We all have our phones. Just set 2 minutes of timer on there and just sit in a quiet place and try to relax and turn your gaze inward and try and meditate. So if you do that for 1 week, then increase that time by another 2 minutes for the following week. So each week, try to do it two minutes and then add 2 minutes to it and see incrementally how it works for you. And try and take your practice to like a 10 minute a day thing. And if you're not able to do that, shoot us an email, contact us, and I can share further more tips with you. All right. What do you think, Rohit?
Sounds good.
All right. It's about time for us to leave now. So until next week, you guys take care. Thank you for watching us today. And bye and ciao from us. All right, Rohit.
All right. See you. Take care. Bye.
Bye.